back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In this particular segment, we'll be taking a look on Inec under Yakubu Mahmood's control. Okay, there is this election when they conduct in Edo State recently. This particular election exposes Mahmood's and his cronies' corruption, according to the news. And the gentleman, when they expose this particular organization called the Inec, now that Nollywood actor, what they call Kenneth Okonkwo, an actor turned politician. The man was one of the people in control of the Labour Party. And he is also supporting Peter Obi. So, Kenneth Okonkwo come out purposely to expose the rottenness of Inec people, especially Inec leadership, led by Muhammadu Yakubu. All of us remembered what happened in 2023. Kenneth Okonkwo is still bitter over it. In fact, even though say Peter Obi not to speak about that 2023 presidential election when usher in the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Peter Obi is still bitter over it. And I believe say majority of Nigerians are bitter over that 2023 election. In the opposition's claim be say the election was rigged by Yakubu Mahmood and the ruling party, the All Progressive Ruling Party, APC, led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, so this group of people, I mean the oppositions, those when we say they lost the election, they are bitter against the system. Okay? And Kenneth Okonkwo now, they call on serious arrest, prosecution, and jail time for Mahmood Yakubu, when be Inec boss, and his group, because they discovered that the election in Edo State also was manipulated, all according to Kenneth Okonkwo. And the Kenneth Okonkwo, they won. See, if something is not done, if Mahmood Yakubu and his group, they are not arrested and prosecuted for their corruption, then there will not be any election again in Nigeria. Meaning, say, every election is going to be the same way and nothing will happen. And that is true if they not hold anybody accountable. In all these things when they happen, the thing will continue to linger on. It will continue to happen. Every election cycle, the same thing that we're going to be seeing. So it is better now for Nigerian people to rise up massively to join Kenneth Okonkwo for this kind of call. This is a very, very important call, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you be APC, whether you be PDP, whether you be ABGA, whether you be NNPP, whether you be any political party, when you belong to in Nigeria there, this matter concern everybody. This matter concern everybody. Okay? Because it's about leadership and the election integrity. So according to Kenneth Okonkwo, if they not hold Muhammadu Yakubu responsible for all this manipulation and rigging of election, ladies and gentlemen, the thing will turn to cancer in the political space in Nigeria. And remember, when people does not trust an election or an elected officer, it's always a problem. It could lead to a very, very bad crisis. Crisis that people will not like to see. So it is important that we have election integrities and hold all these people accountable. Just like the government is supposed to hold all those corrupt public officers when they loot out Nigerian money to foreign countries. For example, people like Yaya Bello, them. If you not hold all these officers when they do all these crimes, they commit corruption, if you not hold them accountable, ladies and gentlemen, corruption will never, ever, ever, ever stop inside the government of Nigeria. It will never stop. But once you start holding them accountable, you see that people will start changing, because you see, man, I don't have that body to go jail for like 15 years or 10 years after serving as a governor. So everybody will pull their head back if they hold them accountable. Now, Kenneth Okonkwo is calling for the arrest of the chairman of Inec. But I just want to say something, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Kenneth Okonkwo forget that Mamadou Yakubu is working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he's the one that put Bola Ahmed Tinubu there, and there is no way Bola Ahmed Tinubu will support that kind of thing for them to prove somebody when making president. It's impossible, because it's APC. But well, let's see how Kenneth Okonkwo take Nyande matter pass. The headline: Inec under Mahmood Yakubu is criminal enterprise. Kenneth Okonkwo, former spokesman of the Obidati Ahmed campaign organization, Kenneth Okonkwo has described Professor Mahmood Yakubu's led Independent National Electoral Commission INEC as a criminal organization. Okonkwo said the discovery by Anita Insights concerning the September governorship election showed INEC has compromised on electoral rules and regulations. In a statement on his X handle, the Nollywood legend called for the arrest of Mahmood Yakubu and all officers of the electoral bodies. After the revelation today on the Edo State gubernatorial election by Anita Insight, it has become obvious that INEC under Professor Mahmood Yakubu has become a criminal enterprise. It was discovered that the election was compromised by design from the INEC headquarters. Mahmood Yakubu and all the INEC officials involved should immediately be investigated, arrested, and prosecuted for their criminal acts during the election, he said. Okonkwo advised politicians and political parties to boycott all other electoral contests until issues of INEC disregard for laid down electoral rules and regulations are addressed. He urged that if actions are not taken to address INEC's shortcoming, all other electoral processes would be a waste of time. Any politician or political party that contests further elections without these measures being taken is wasting Nigerians' time and resources to labor for nothing, voting for them. We have been expressing these things since after 2023 presidential election when Inec compromised the result through technical glitch. Okonkwo added. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of you may like this kind of comment coming from Kenneth Okonkwo, and some may not like it. That is life. We must not like everything. The fact is that there is a problem with Nigerian electoral system. But some few weeks back, the Inec chairman himself, when be Mahmood, when Kenneth Okonkwo they call, say made them postcode, the man come out, come say no, say the problem not be him problem. Say the problem now the politicians. Say the politicians they don't corrupt them. Say that the politicians be the problem. That means the politicians they hold them under duress. So the man say no, now the politicians when Nigerian people suppose hold accountable, not him or the Inec people. So make we just conclude this segment with this IPOB issue, okay? Because this headline, I just want us to take a look on this headline, okay? A gala youth. You get some area in Nigeria where they call a gala. Okay, we are not part of IPOB, Egala Youth. The Egala Youth Council in Kogi State has condemned the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB for including the Egala nation in their proposed United States of Biafra without their consent. The strong stance was taken during an emergency meeting held in response to a viral video outlining IPOB's plan for a 40-state Biafra nation. Who is even doing all these things, ladies and gentlemen? I just wonder who is writing all these things that they want 40 states, they want a Biafra plan for 40 states in the Biafran land. The Egala Youth Council emphasized that the Egala nation was never consulted or invited to discuss this proposal and therefore reject IPOB attempted to include them in their secessionist agenda. So ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things they have many theories. So sometimes I just wonder the people when they come they impose all this kind of 40 states in Biafra. Who are these people without Nnamdi Kanu? That is the questions that I used to ask myself, because anybody that is conducting anything concerning IPOB without Nnamdi Kanu conscience, that person is not an IPOB. That person is a criminal like Samuel Ekman. So nobody have that right, and it is not going to stand anywhere without Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu is your leader and founder of IPOB itself. One love.